This case is tough. Why do we do what we do?
It is for the betterment of the people in our communities.
Our responsibilities are unlike any other job out there. We've got to risk our lives for it. Why did we become police officers? Wasn't it to solve crimes?
We're criminal police. We have to step up when it matters. So many innocent lives have been lost already. Thousands of police officers are working day and night. I will keep digging until I find him.
Look at my hands. Working the stall every day, they're like turnips. This ring doesn't belong on these. Take it back. Return it, come on.
Return it where? I can't return it.
Just send it back where you got it.
Relax.
It's the middle of the night. What are you doing?
Where'd all that money come from?
I earned it.
How did you make so much? Flipping motorbikes that got you all this? Huh? Half a bag of cash?
Stocks. Do you know about stocks?
Xiaojun, don't fall asleep. Hey, wake up. Where did this money come from? Did you do something? Huh?
What would I do? I've got a wife, a family.
Stop pretending to sleep. Get up right now. Where did this money come from? Tell me what's going on.
Enough!
The thing is, he's always been easygoing. Smile on his face, never loses his temper. Not with anyone, definitely not with me. But at that time, his eyes just went dead. He just stared at me like that. I thought, what is going on with him? I asked him one question, and he looked at me like that. I was so scared. I never dared to bring it up with him again, and he never mentioned it again.
How much did you think was there? Did you count it?
I'd never seen that much money before. I don't know. They were all crisp and new, those green hundreds just stacked up.
How high?
About
How much? Give me a ballpark.
this much.
How thick was each bundle?
Like this thick.
Over 10 stacks?
I don't know.
100,000? Maybe more? And you believed he got it? All from trading stocks, is that it?
I don't know anything about stocks. But I could tell from his eyes he was lying to me.
You knew this money wasn't clean.
I didn't know. I had no idea where it came from. He told me, he really did, that he made it trading stocks. Where does that kind of money come from overnight? Something just felt wrong. I kept asking him. He wouldn't say a word, just got angry, and that was it.
Well, what happened to the money?
Who knows where he put all that money? Bought some furniture. He also got me that gold ring. I swear that ring just sat at home.
You said it was the spring of '93. Any chance you remember the actual date?
It's been way too long now. I can't remember. Early spring, so March, maybe February, around there.
Anything else you remember? Anything at all?
The money was brand new.
What else?
Oh, and that Chen Xiaoqiu
Yeah?
was there too.
Okay.
Everything we spent on that trip, Xiaojun paid for all of it.
All right. Now tell me about January 28th. That night, was Song Xiaojun home?
He wasn't there when I got back.
What time was that?
Around 5. I went to feed the baby.
Uh-huh. And he came back eventually?
Yeah, he did. Around 9 that night.
Anything off about him?
Not really, he just looked kind of pale. Hey! Oh, what's wrong? Stop crying. Will you stop crying? Have you eaten? Let me heat something up.
I'm not hungry.
What are you doing?
Tired. Stomach hurts.
You can't sleep in your clothes. Go wash your face.
Just let me lie down.
What's going on with you?
My stomach.
Your stomach?
Yeah.
Hey, did you eat something? I'll get you some hot water.
Just be quiet. Let me sleep.
Daddy's sleeping. Shh. Daddy's sleeping. Oh, he's sleeping. Hey. What is it, Mom?
Is Xiaojun home?
Yeah, he's here.
Did you hear the news? The Xishan mine. Something terrible happened.
What happened?
A gang with guns. They robbed the payroll. I heard people got killed.
Oh, God, are you serious?
It happened. Make sure to lock the door.
Okay, I'll lock it.
Just stay inside for a few days, okay?
Okay, I got it. Don't worry. Go get some sleep, Mom.
All right, stay safe.
He was definitely not acting like himself that night. The stomach thing, then he barely slept all night. The next morning, he got up around 10, and then he ate a bit of food, and then he was back by 3 p.m.
Do you have any idea where he was off to?
I honestly don't know where he was at. He never told me anything. It was only later, when I saw the news, the wanted notice, the reward, that I started to understand. Then I knew.
One suspect's body was left at the scene.
These
Left by
animals,
grouping,
ruining New
also
Year's like this?
known as
What a
a
horrendous way to
lazy eye.
start off a new year. If they catch them,
Still at large.
shoot every last one of
Around
them.
180.
They're just disgusting.
Narrow eyes. Left eye drooping, also known as a lazy eye.
Xiaoqiu has a lazy eye.
Police cap with a
Hey.
patch.
Xiaojun,
A second suspect.
Xiaoqiu,
Disguised.
has
as
he
a
come
woman
back yet?
At the time of the crime.
Xiaojun,
Wearing
Huh?
a wig. Around
His mom brought
one
dumplings the other day. Said he hasn't come back.
still not back?
Not yet.
Early 20s. Gray knit cap. Pink lavender mid-length coat. Anyone providing information leading to an arrest, the command center is offering a reward of 50,000 yuan.
Honey,
At the same time,
if you knew
we
who
urge
did
the
it,
suspects' families to stop
the
carrying
robbery,
this burden
would you turn
and
them in?
voluntarily
Of course I
report
would.
the
No
task
questions
force
about it.
or
Monsters
local
like that?
police.
Killing all those
Hip-hop
people?
hotline.
Forget the 50,000. I'd turn them in for free. It's the
510.
principle of it.
Citizens
And
of Hechang,
they've still got
an
guns.
extreme
How
vicious
dangerous is that?
robbery murder has occurred
Hope they
in
catch
our
them
city.
fast. Can't sleep knowing they're out there.
Suspects drove a green
I mean, how'd they
212
manage to get the
Jeep
guns?
Texas, armed with
Those
a
people
5-shot
dead? Not an
shotgun,
ounce of fear?
broke
Honey,
into the Xishan mine
Don't go
security
talking
office,
about this with
killed and
anyone.
injured
What would I
multiple
even say?
people, Stole 3 Type 54
Just leave it alone
set off
and
explosions
don't bring
and
it up,
fires.
all right?
Under the brave counterattack of our
Hey,
security
that
staff and
Xiaoqiu,
police,
has he really not come back?
3 suspects
When they
abandoned
talked about the
comrades
lazy eye,
body
my
at the
heart
scene
sank.
and fled
Stop
the
talking about the eye! Stop talking about Xiaoqiu! Why are you dragging him into
and
this?
report any suspicious persons matching
It's the holidays! Find something else to talk about!
Oh. So that day at the market, when you ran into me and Ye Maosheng, you kept asking us questions. You were fishing for information, weren't you?
Come on, you're out there running around every day. Take it home for your wife to cook it up.
Riley,
Huh?
you gotta stop doing this. If we want to eat, we can buy our own.
You never take anything.
Question, did you see the news on TV?
I did. They were gossiping about it. I heard some things.
Baling,
Huh?
anyone you know have a lazy eye like that?
What did the other two look like?
Didn't you watch the news?
I did.
Then why are you asking?
They're offering 50,000, right? I couldn't make that much selling chicken a whole year.
The one in women's clothing, about 170, close to your height.
Uh-huh.
The one in the fleece cap, a bit pale, maybe 180, about my height.
Oh.
Bailing,
Huh?
you get a lot of people coming through here. Keep an eye out for us, all right?
All right.
Let's go.
Oh. You sure you don't want some?
After all that, did anything else seem off with Song Xiaojun? Did you notice anything?
Sunja came over 8th day of New Year. Hi, Sunja.
Hi.
The two of them went inside, turned the TV up so loud I couldn't hear a thing from the other room. Sunja left around 2 in the afternoon. After that, Xiaojun sat in there and cried.
Besides Sunja, did anyone else come around?
No one else. That's all. That's everything I know. There's nothing else.
Take another pass through it. Anything that perhaps we might have missed. Anything at all.
There's nothing else.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Director Xie, Director Dai, Director Han. Bai Ling talked.
Qin Chuan's really something else. Real instincts.
Good. Go dig through the files. Any robbery before March 93? Cash, fresh bills, over 150,000. See if the suspects match Song Xiaojun and Chen Xiaoqiu.
On it. I'm off.
What happened to him? Huh? We had a good life. Why would he kill people? Is it really him? Have you confirmed it? I can't wrap my head around it. I never wanted anything special. I never cared about that ring, none of that. He just had to go and do this. Why would he kill people? Tell me why. I never in my life imagined that he was capable of this. What's wrong with him? I don't understand why. Chuan, you know, honestly, our life, it was fine. It really was. My stall, selling chickens every day. A yuan 20 profit on every bird. Around the holidays, business was good. 20-some yuan every day. Over a full year. That's plenty enough. So how does he end up doing something like this? Tell me. Just the other day I was thinking, I thought, what if we saved up a little? I just noticed, over by the morning market, there's a storefront just opened up. I was gonna ask what they wanted for it, maybe take it over. Cause the thing is, running a stall alone, there's only so far you can go. But give it a few years, right? Save up enough and get a real place. And the rent's only every month, just 100 a month, just 100. When I worked it out, there'd still be plenty left over. I could heat him up a proper meal. The baby's still little. I'd nurse her in the mornings before I opened up. And later on, roast chicken. Every bird I sell, 5, 8 yuan profit. That's a good life. That's a rich life, right? And then a few more years, we'd take the next step. We would save enough and open a restaurant. I thought our life would be great. I believed it.
So, she talk.
She talked.
Man. You okay?
Yeah. Just needed some air. Did you see those sores on her hands?
Yeah. Gets them every winter.
She didn't have them in school. We practically grew up together. A few years behind me. Smart kid. Worked her whole life. My mom says she was the only one at that whole market who didn't water down her chickens.
Yeah. Who would have thought she'd end up in the middle of this?
Wrong career breaks a man. Wrong husband breaks a woman.
That's true. It's all right. At least we picked right.
The case is solid. See, based on Bai Ling and Chen Haishan's testimony, we know a few things. 1. Song Xiaojun had no alibi for January 28th. 2. He cried alone in the room after Sunja left. That's guilt. 3. Sunja visited him on the 8th day of New Year's, then denied any close relationship. That's a problem. 4. The money in '93, given what both of them were actually making at the time, it's suspicious. So we can conclude that there had to be another job.
What's more, Chen Haishan also gave us something else. The youngest Chen boy, Chen Xiaodong, he's known for wearing makeup and dressing as a woman. On the morning of January 28th, he went out. He didn't come back till after 8 p.m. Then he spent half the night in his room with his mother. Then, in the morning of the 2nd, the two of them left town.
So that means the shooter in disguise was...
That's right. It's almost certainly that Chen Xiaodong. The wig, the woman's coat, he's trying to get away. I've already notified the department for the arrest.
Come in.
Director Xie, I pulled the files. Here's what I found. December 4th, 1992. Armed robbery at Lunan Mining District. What Bai Ling described, bundles of crisp hundreds, fresh from the bank, sequential serial numbers, 180,000.
Walk us through it.
Well, what happened was one section of the mine was running payroll. The accountant took 3 men to the finance office, picked up 180,000, packed it into a yellow canvas bag, and then they headed back. It was a short walk. The finance office to the main building is not that far. But then 3 men armed with weapons showed up on the way there.
Move! Get over there, now!
Okay.
Now! Hurry up! Get over there! Go!
People from the main building came running out. The 3 men bolted. They found the yellow bag later under a railroad embankment, with about 6,000 in loose bills scattered around it. The physical descriptions of all 3 men involved in the robbery, when you put them next to the January 28th crew, they line up. It's essentially the same people.
Timeline fits. Amount matches. Same crew size, same profile, same methods, same weapons. That must have been Song Xiaojun's gang.
Sweep the yard. Find a rabbit. Good work.
I need that confession before 6:30 this morning. Song Xiaojun, he's closed off. He's not going to break easy. Keep pushing. Put your toughest guy on him.
Director Xie, let me take him.
Here's what we'll do. Qin Chuan, you just crack Bai Ling. You go. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Dai. Sunja. He's a young kid. Hasn't seen much. Go break him.
Did you come here for a nap? Seven rounds, huh? Sunja, you've got nerves. I'll give you that. Now, have you or have you not seen Song Xiaojun recently?
No.
It's your last chance! Have you seen Song Xiaojun or not?
I already told you, I haven't.
What if I show you evidence?
If you've got evidence, I'll take whatever's coming.
Good! On the 8th day of the Lunar New Year, Sunja came over. I noticed he looked as anxious as Xiaojun. The two of them went into a room, turned the television up very loud. I couldn't make out what they were saying. Sunja didn't leave until 2 in the afternoon. How about that?
Hey. What are you doing? Is this a place for sleeping? I'm asking again. Over the New Year break, did you see anyone?
18 hours straight. Who wouldn't be out by now? 6 more hours and I go home, right? That's the deal, isn't it, Qin Chuan?
Do you know how long I've been awake? Over 20 hours. Everyone's exhausted. You're tired, we're tired. Go ahead and get some rest. I'll close my eyes too. But whether you actually walk out of here in 6 hours, that's up to your wife, Bai Ling. Go on, rest. Both of you. Get some rest.
It was me. It was me. Song Xiaojun, Chen Xiaoqiu, Chen Xiaodong. The 4 of us.
Head up! Start over!
Me, Song Xiaojun, Chen Xiaoqiu, Chen Xiaodong. The 4 of us. Song Xiaojun. He planned it. He got the cab that night.
Yeah, just up ahead.
Driver. We shot him in the car. Dumped the body in a drainage well.
Which drainage well?
Behind the city auto school. He's there.
The guns?
Guns. Hidden in the heating channel. Behind my mom's place.
Sir, based on the suspect's description, the weapons should be right under here.
We got something!
One sawed-off double-barrel shotgun. 2 5-round shotguns. 1 semi-automatic small-caliber repeater. 1 steel bolt pistol loaded. 3 Type 54 pistols, 18 rounds in the magazines. 1 Japanese Type 38 bayonet. 1 police badge, 6 firing springs, 2 strikers, 6 gun parts. 17 additional Type 54 rounds.
Get any sleep? Huh? It's been 6 hours. Not even a nap? Since you're up, let me show you something. You haven't slept or eaten. Hungry?
Yeah.
He's hungry. Bring him the food. Open it up. Recognize the container? Huh?
Yeah.
It's yours. But Bai Ling didn't cook this. She's in the next room. She told us. Sweet and sour pork, spicy tofu, your favorites.
I want a drink.
A drink? What kind? A beer?
Beer's fine.
You want a beer? Then you'll talk?
Yeah.
Fine. Bring him one.
What the hell are you doing?
To my brother, Chen Xiaoqiu.
Is this how you want to play it? Huh? You think I brought you food because I like you? Is that what you think is happening here? You slaughtered all those innocent people, and now you're toasting a murderer? Who do you think you are? Some type of hero? The only reason I fed you is because that's what a decent human being does. But that you're not. You think staying quiet protects you, huh? You think we're at a loss here if you don't talk? Look at this. Are you blind? Which one's unclear? Which one did we get wrong? You don't have to say a word. I'll wait. You want to wait? How did Bai Ling end up with someone like you? Huh? How does that happen? Last chance. Are you going to talk? This is it? Yes or no?
Fine.
Me and Xiao Qiu worked the same shift. Used to come up from the underground and just sit there talking about how bad our luck was. Parents with nothing to offer, wages barely covering food.
Grinding away every day, breathing coal dust. Probably end up with lung cancer. I kept thinking, kings and generals aren't born, they're made. Bold men eat, cowards go hungry. Nobody's going to save you. You've got nothing but your own two hands. So, why not take it? Grab the money, use it to build something. We both agreed, if we do this, we burn the way back. And we go big.
Tell me this. Why did you choose Xiao Qiu specifically?
Xiao Qiu had training. Didn't mess around. Mean, aggressive, and fearless. He wasn't afraid of anything. My one concern was his record. He'd done time. Left a trail. So I put it to him straight. Cut off everyone from before.
A guy like that, why would he listen? Why would he follow your lead?
I never judge. I made room for who he was, I guess. And he knew. Running around with small-time thugs gets you nowhere. He said that I was built for big things.
Armed robbery. That's the big thing you were built for.
Listen, you judging me. You think I wouldn't have rather run a real business? With no capital and no connections. You've got nothing. You're nothing.
Why did you target a cop?
We've got no money for guns. And besides, hunting rifles aren't anywhere close to what cops carry. So the plan was, take a cop, take his gun.
Use that to hit a savings office. Use that money to buy better weapons. Me and Xiao Qiu spent 2 months with iron pipes up our sleeves, following officers around the streets, waiting for an opening.
But we never got a single chance.
You were at it for 2 months. And you landed on Gao Jianshe. Why him?
Timing. And honestly, he was older. Easy target. You know, a man that age trips and breaks his bones, right?
But why did you have to kill him? You take the gun, you walk away. Just take the gun and run. Why did you also have to take his life? What's the point?
He knew me. If I let him live, he'd realize it's me. He'd ID me after, then he's coming for my life. That's just how the world works. His life or mine.
What did the world do to you? What did Chief Gao ever do to you? Because you're poor? Your brother's just as poor as you. Even your wife Bailing has the same life. Do you see them robbing and killing people?
Keep going. What happened after you took the gun?
We set our sights on the Jinlu savings office.
Why did you pick the Jinlu office?
Well, it's less than 100 meters from the nearest precinct. Nobody expected it that close. But that one fell apart. You people got a good look at Chen's lazy eye.
How did you stay off our radar after that?
Chen Xiaoqiu wore a black wool coat at Jinlu. When you brought in the clerk to ID people, I had him switch to a padded jacket. With lazy eyes that common, how would you be able to tell? You'd be relying on the coat, and it worked out. After Jinlu, we did a full review. 1. Xiaoqiu's droopy eye was too distinctive. Keep him off the street. Use a disguise if needed. 2. Stop firing Gao's gun. Word got around that the killing and the Jinlu job were connected, which meant you could trace bullets back to the weapon.
And 3?
3, if we wanted to go bigger, we needed more people, more firepower. That's when we brought in Sunja.
One thing I can't figure out is Sunja's family has money. What was his reason to follow you?
It's never enough. I grew up with that guy. I knew exactly who he was. Looks calm on the outside. Inside, the hunger's as bad as anyone's. He just never had a way in. And the key is, he's smart. Got no record. And ruthless when it counted.
What's the job? I want in.
Obviously a good one.
Petty stuff's not my thing. No fun in that. If I move, it's gotta be big.
How big are we talking?
The bigger the better.
You're talking about Lunan Mine.
Yeah. I thought it through. Going after rich men individually, they don't keep cash at home. Banks and savings offices were all locked down after what happened to Gao Jianshe. There was no chance. Took me a while, but I realized that. Mines were the answer. Big payrolls, light security. I remember standing on the road near Lunan once, watching some workers with the payroll. The zipper wasn't even closed. That's the moment I knew. I decided that money was mine.
The guns for Lunan, where'd they come from?
We thought about taking another cop's gun. But we decided that was too risky. Stole 2 rifles instead. But the thing is, they were too long and heavy. Too obvious. So we cut them down. Sawed off the stock and the barrel. Hold on. These won't do, it's not enough. We have to get better bullets. Sunja came through on that one. He made ammunition that hit as hard as anything in a cop's holster. After that, we stopped going for police weapons. Lunan was a huge win for us. Got 180,000. Lost a little on the way out. Ended up with around 4,000. But they were all new bills with serial numbers. After that, during the Spring Festival in '93, I took Bailing and Xiaoqiu on a trip to Huihai. Swapped it for treasury bonds 1-to-1, then converted the bonds. Then back to cash at 90 cents on the dollar. Walked out with 150,000 clean.
You knew your way around that.
I like to read.
So how'd you spend the money?
Mostly weapons. Me and Xiaoqiu made 3 trips to Xuego. Bought a 5-round Kuicheng shotgun, 5,000. Got one of those. 1 small caliber rifle, 3,000. A drum of powder, a steel ball pistol. 1,000 rounds of that number 15 shot. Then Sunzhe and I, we went to the hunting shop near the Songhui factory and picked up 150 number 12 shells. Of course, there was no paperwork on any of it. Cash only, which...
The gun sales these years are really getting out of hand.
I couldn't just sit there burning through the rest of our cash. So I set some money aside. Seed money for the next job.
How did you land on Xishan Mine?
By then, we were set. Weapons, people, everything. We had plenty to go on. Lunan-sized jobs weren't worth our time anymore. We wanted at least 7 figures and up, no less. Xishan was the right scale. Sunzhe had just quit there, so he knew the layout.
How long did you plan it for?
About half a year. By then, we already had your entire playbook pretty much all figured out. After a crime, you go door to door. And since Sunzhe worked at the mine, Xiaoqiu had a record. Both of them would have been caught in that net. So I pulled them off the board 2 months early. I'd already picked a spot. The plywood factory district. Dense buildings, high turnover, easy to hide 2 people. A lot of the Hechang people had been going to Korea for work. Perfect cover for Xiaoqiu. Sunzhe's family is comfortable. Korea wouldn't make sense. I set him up as a businessman out of town.
Told my wife I'm doing trading. And she didn't like that. Look at this. See? She scratched me. See that?